Hey everyone, today I just wanted to film a get ready with me. I've never done one of these before, but I figured I have a lot of stuff that I want to talk about, or at least I think I do, and I wanted to test a few new products, so might as well just sit down here and just chat about it. The setup is a bit strange. It's like the camera is reflecting against my vanity mirror, but this is where I usually sit to do my makeup. The lighting, as you can tell, is probably not the best. I'm facing away from the light, which means that I'm not in direct light, but this is just how things are. Before I start, good morning, Jose Baddie Nation. I hope that all your pulls went well if you want to get the first officer skin on Identity 5. Personally, I went on this morning and I did my pulls and I got that ugly green night skin, so anyway, that's that. I've already done my skincare, but I'm just gonna show you real quick what I use. I've always had bad skin. Right now though, I would consider it to be pretty good. I haven't had hormonal acne in a really long time, so I'm not gonna complain about anything. My major concern areas generally are actually just my pores and fading scarring, but even then my scarring is not that bad recently. For cleanser, I always use the La Roche-Posay effaclar, the really big one. I've been using that since I think I'm 14 or 15 and I've never changed cleanser. That's a bad bitch, you should try it. Then I go in with this Medicube Zero Pad. Honestly, I don't recommend it. It doesn't really do anything for me, but I'm trying to finish it up. And then for toner, I use I don't know what brand this is. It's like a Japanese brand. And it's like a skincare high moist lotion. Looks like this. It's pink. It's very cute. It smells a bit like sake, and it seeps into your skin really well. You can see it's super liquidy, and it's really cheap for the amount you get. I think I've used this for a year already. The last thing I use is the NEUTROGENA Hydroboost, but I don't know where it is right now. So yeah, I'm trying to finish it up so I can try something new later. And the final step. The skinaqua Tone Up UV Essence. It's sunscreen and it has a pink tint, which I use because I'm super gray toned and I want to just look a bit brighter. I haven't applied that yet, so let me just... I slept with my hair twisted up because it was wet, and now it's got these, honestly, curls I don't like. Whatever. While I apply this, I just wanted to make a video because a few days ago, I hit 1,000 subscribers here, and I was really surprised because when I initially made the decision to make the YouTube videos a bit more consistently back in December, I did set myself a goal, but the goal was to hit 1K by next December. So as you can see, I'm quite ahead of that goal. So I'm super grateful. Thank you everyone who watched my videos, whether it's for makeup content or Infinity Nikki content, whatever it is. I'm super grateful y'all are choosing to hang out. I'm gonna use the Professional setting spray here on top of my sunscreen because I heard that works really well for your base, and I've been trying it out for the past month, and honestly, it works really well. I let it sit a bit, and then I go in with a puff and just pat it in. Not rubbing, just patting it in. But yeah, I'm really thankful for people who are watching my videos, and actually if you guys have any suggestions of what you'd like to see, feel free to suggest them. Like I said, this is a hobby channel, so I am looking forward to making all sorts of videos. By the way, what I was doing just now is just wiping off the excess from the side of my face. The reason for this is when we put our face products or sunscreen stuff on, we tend to go like this and it ends on the outside. And first of all, I really hate that sticky feeling. And secondly, also, I saw that it's recommended to just remove it so your makeup doesn't clump up in this area. I'm not rubbing too hard, just swiping it gently away. I'm also really thankful to people who leave comments often. You might have noticed I like answering to almost every single comment. I think it's something that you're not meant to do. On social media, I've never grown out of just answering every single comment that I see. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep doing that. I'm just gonna use, this is the TIRTIR lip oil. I got it recently, and I got it because it was purple, but It's lavender, but it smells so good. It smells slightly like candy. We'll just leave that on for a while. While I let that set a bit, just to talk about skincare again, like I said, I do have like large pores, especially around this area. So a lot of my makeup that you'll see later, I don't actually do much on the skin, but I do put a lot of stuff around my nose to prevent the pores. And honestly, I haven't found a way to completely conceal them well because my pores are so enlarged. But I've decided not to complain about that because, like I said, I used to have a history with really, really bad hormonal acne. Considering I don't have that anymore, I feel like past me would be very grateful to have clear skin. So I'm gonna choose to be grateful for that as well. But yeah, I'm not formally diagnosed, but there's a high suspicion, not just me, but like my doctor suggested it too. I just haven't gotten tested, that I have PCOS. And if you know about PCOS, one of the symptoms is having like your hormones are fucked up, right? And mine manifested in having acne, hormonal acne all over this area constantly, like about 7 or 8 at a time, and it was super, super painful. And one of my friends, someone I used to be friends with, but evidently am not friends with anymore, I'll never forget she told me this. But she told me once that my acne made it look like I had a beard. And I was just like, why would you say that to your friend? Why would you say that to me? But yeah, we're not friends anymore. I haven't spoken to her in ages, but I've never forgotten that comment. Be careful what you tell people. Anyways, I'm glad a lot of the redness around my mouth and stuff like that is gone, but I still have some, so let's go ahead and get into it. The first thing I do is I use the Benefit Professional Primer. I just take like a bit, like this much. I rub it between my fingers like this just to warm it up. And I just focus it on the nose area in like these like circular motions. And then with the excess, I spread it out towards like my cheeks. While that does a good job, it's not enough for me, so I also go in with the Can Make Poreless Airy Base. It's kind of like this pudding kind of texture. It's interesting. Actually, in terms of like pore products, I really want to try the Bona Medusa Orange Skin Delete, but I haven't been able to get my hands on it yet, so I'm hoping when I go to Korea in like 2 months, I'll be able to find it. And again, I rub it between my fingers, and I concentrate it on the inner corners of like my nose and spread it more out towards the cheek. Now that that's done, I'm just gonna go in and conceal. I use the SEM Cover Perfection concealer. It's pretty famous. I actually saw that they're coming out with one with like a blue and a white, and I'm excited to get that. Before I move forward, I'm not that good at makeup, like I'm not professional for sure. You'll probably see me do things that you're not meant to do, or that isn't like correct in makeup. If that bothers you, please look away. For example, I'm going to use this like eyeliner brush as my concealer brush. I take the green and I just cover the redness. In terms of like fixing my hormonal acne, the thing that helped me the most personally was birth control. I'm on like a really high like dosage, and it kills me because I have to pay so much for it every single month, but like it does what it needs to do, so whatever, like it's something I'm willing to pay for. Another thing is I take spearmint every day, like spearmint supplements. If you have an excess of androgens, which is what I guessed correctly that I have, spearmint is a natural suppressor, and it really helped with getting rid of the remaining acne, because on birth control I was kind of like, instead of having like 8 around my face all the time, I was having like 2 or 3, which is a lot better, but it's still really painful, and it still causes it to be very difficult to heal the scars. So yeah, I went on spearmint. However, before trying anything new, actually, I highly recommend you guys to take a look into it, because if you have a history with blood clotting, you're actually discouraged from taking spearmint because it exacerbates the risk. So please do your research. But yeah, I'm just saying that's what helped me. And of course, I cannot have dairy. I've cut almost all dairy out of my diet, which is depressing because I really like creamy stuff. Like prior to me cutting out dairy, my favorite drink was like a vanilla milkshake. but I haven't had like a vanilla milkshake in like fucking forever. I haven't had like legit chocolate in so long that sometimes I like taste something and I'm like, oh, it tastes like chocolate, and then like my friend will taste it and she'll be like, it just tastes like nuts, girl. Like, and I was like, oh, like I kind of forgot how chocolate tastes like. But yeah, there are some things I can have. Specifically, I can have Greek yogurt, and I can also have hard cheese. It's not like fresh cheese. So things like mozzarella and feta I can't have, but things like emmental gruyere, parmesan, all these things I can have, which is great because I really like those. By the way, I'm just gonna go in with this salmon color to conceal my under eyes. Lord knows she has dark under eyes. That's what I get for not sleeping properly. You may have noticed, or maybe you have not noticed. You know, I have to stop assuming that everyone notices what I do. I just feel like I talk so much online that it's like I've overshared so much. I usually sleep very late, like at around 2 a.m. 3 a.m. if it's unlucky. I try to go to sleep these days before 1, but it's a bit difficult. I just feel like I get so productive in the evening, and there's also so much content I want to watch. I love watching videos on YouTube, like informative videos or like just discussion videos on games, people playing games, stuff like that. I don't know, I always think I'm gonna have an early night. It's like 11 p.m. and I'm like, time to get ready for bed, and then I blink, suddenly it's 2 a.m. and I haven't done anything that is related to getting ready for bed. And then since my process for actually getting ready for bed takes a while in terms of like skincare, like washing your face, skincare, brushing your teeth, but also hair care, I'm like, it takes another 30 minutes before I get to sleep. This often happens when like I want to make a video. I'll start editing at around 10 p.m. and then suddenly it's like 2 a.m. and I'm like, I haven't posted the video yet, but I really want to push through. Oh, before I do that, I'm going to use the Amuse cushion in 01 Sunsu. It is honestly my favorite one. It feels very moist, feels very wet when you put it, and it's very sheer, but considering that I like a natural finish and I don't have that much to cover up, it suits me. Tap it. But yeah, especially the Infinity Nikki styling videos, I always have to like rush them because the updates tend to happen on Fridays for me, and Saturday is actually a very busy day for me. So if I film the update and I really want to get it out on the same day of the update, I actually have to stay up quite a bit to make sure everything is done, and it means I have to rush. Sometimes I feel like the Infinity Nikki videos could be a bit better in terms of the pacing and editing for them, but it is what it is. I do think next update won't be on Friday. At least I'm hoping it won't be on a Friday, but I could be wrong. I don't really, like, I'm not, like, I don't have the schedule on the top of my mind. But yeah, I have been enjoying Infinity Nikki quite a bit, but it's not the type of game I play, like, a shit ton every day. It's usually one where I just go on for like 10 minutes, do my dailies, and then go. And I don't even do that many dailies. I don't finish the daily tasks and stuff like that. I just do the event stuff and use my energy, and that's about it. Alright, that's about done. I'm going to just go in and conceal the last few bits that weren't concealed. In terms of like mobile games, Infinity Nikki is one I'm playing rather recurringly. However, there are other games I play that I like more. As you know, I've played Identity V for a really long time, and I still play it every day. Actually, I used to play it every day. Here it's kind of like on most days. Sometimes I'm just a bit too busy, but it is the game I like the most. And I do plan on making a video on it when I can, but she's busy. I used to play for dress-up games, Suit You, which is a Hong Kong dress-up game that's marketed internationally. But recently, I've like lost interest in it, so I haven't really gone on in a while. Meanwhile, I've actually gone back onto Lively Island, which is a Japanese game. I used to play for like 3 years, and then I stopped about half a year ago. But I'm back on it. I don't know. I think I just always need some kind of like mobile game to be playing. So yeah, the current games are Infinity Nikki, Identity V, and Lively Island. This is the Judy Doll contour stick in shade 01. It has like a brush at the tip. I'm kind of new to contouring, I don't want to look too crazy, so what I do is I just put some on my hand here, and I just use my finger to dab around. What I do is usually just the contour of my nose. It seems like I have put too much on this side, oops, and like at the bottom of my nose. Then I just use this brush and like blend it out before it dries. I'm honestly not that good with makeup, so I never want to take too much risk with what I'm doing because I don't want to look like a clown. I think there's a high chance I'll look like a clown. I think just it's important to like connect that area. When I do art, that's like an area I like to shade and draw out as well. I'm just gonna put some under my lip and under my nose. With the remaining amount, I'm just gonna use it around the tip of my nose. But honestly, I don't really feel the need to contour my nose very much because I like how my nose is. It's just like, it's a nose, like, I don't know. By the way, I'm just gonna use the Judy Doll highlighter in 01. It's similar to the previous one, except it's a sponge. I'm just gonna put it. Sorry, I didn't talk there. My neighbor was using the shower and it's super noisy. But yeah, I just blended it out, like on my forehead, chin. If you hear that noise, that's my neighbor. Now that it's done, I'm just gonna set it again. So what I'm gonna do now is start on my eyebrows, and I'm going to use the Flower Nose Strawberry Cupid collection, this one right here. Super pretty one. And this one is the one I got, so 02 Strawberry Kisses. I just take this random brush, and I'm going to combine these two colors very, very lightly. Tap it off. I just gently fill in the top part of my eyebrow very lightly. Not in a very defined way, but just to give it some color. On camera, you probably won't even tell a difference. With the excess, I just brush it through the middle section here. I don't think you can tell a difference, but yeah, I'm gonna do that on both. Sorry for jumping around with the topics, but that's my like ADHD brain. But just to go back on the topic of YouTube, there's a lot of stuff I still want to make in terms of art, like art content. I just don't really know how to film it. And I recently filmed like that adoptable video, but I'm not personally very satisfied with how it turned out because just the stuff I was saying was not matching what was on the screen, but I had just too much footage to go through, and I'm not sure if I should have edited the footage first because I tend to not be able to say things in a concise manner when I'm speaking on the spot like this. So I rather have notes written down and say them, which is why I recorded them first that time. But I feel like the effect is not so great, so I'm gonna have to find another way to do it. And like I've mentioned it a million times now, I really want to make that OC wardrobe video, but I don't know how to film it. So I'm still gonna see how it goes and see if I can figure things out. But yeah, I'm actually going to take this Innisfree pencil. I don't know what shade it is. It's like a grayish brown shade. And I'm just gonna pen in the shape a bit more carefully now. But yeah, I'm hoping to make more art videos. Maybe like art videos that people can listen to while they're doing something else. I don't want to make silent videos because first of all, I like talking. I like talking so much. I'm not making silent videos, girl. Like, I also don't want to speed up content to the point where it's difficult to follow, like with the adoptable ones. So I don't know what to do. I recently made Valentine's Day art for my OCs, and I was planning to use that as the background for the wardrobe video, and I might still do, but I don't know. I don't want to have 8 hours of footage to condense into 10 minutes again. As you can see, I got my fake nails back on again. I said, fuck trying to heal these. They're good enough right now. So I'm hoping I can make more nail videos again soon. I also want to make an Identity 5 video. Just to talk about it. I could just talk about anything. I talk too much. I'm just going to use the spoolie to blend it out. But yeah, I never expected people to actually like watch my videos and subscribe. I know my flower nose video did really well. But like, It was a bit unexpected, like I didn't expect it to. And like I don't really make makeup content necessarily, so I don't know if people who subscribed from that are like wanting more makeup content or whatever, but I'm just gonna keep doing whatever I want to do. But I don't know. This is the Thank Me Later Elizabeth Mott eyeshadow primer. I have never heard of this brand before. I just got it because it was cheap. I'm just gonna take a bit of it out and put on my eyelids. I'm still quite happy I started YouTube though. Especially with how the state of the internet is lately, it feels so impersonal and so like corporate. It's just everything you see is so curated or just there for like to make money, to be, does that make sense? And I'm not hating on people who want to make a profit off what they post online. I'm gonna monetize this channel once I can. It's just that like I miss seeing genuine people. Does that make sense? Like, I would like to see actual people, like my friends especially, their interests and stuff like that. And actually when I first made this YouTube, what I really wanted was my friends to make a YouTube too, so I could watch their content as well. So we could like connect in a way that wasn't so like just superficial online all the time. I don't know. This is the 16 brand. I think this is a defunct brand. I think they're like dead. But yeah, this is the 16 brand Devil Rose eyeshadow palette. As you can see, I have 2 of them. I used to have 3, but I hit pan on one of them. And I am working my way through these. And if they look crusty, it's because they are crusty. The first one I got was in like 2016 or something. And these I probably got in 2019, 18 or 19. And I just really love this color so much that like, I don't know, they're expired for sure. I'm still gonna use it. I've still been using them all this time. Using the same eyeshadow brush, I'm just gonna take some and apply it just like close to the eyelid. But yeah, as someone who's been craving like, I don't wanna say genuine content necessarily, because I watch so many people who make video essays and stuff like that that are, in my opinion, genuine. Like it's clearly what they're interested in. I can see their personality through the content they talk about, right? But what I mean is, I felt like I couldn't like express myself very fully. You know, online, there's always that kind of feeling like you need to split yourself up and spread yourself a bit too thin. For example, making alternate Twitter accounts for spam accounts, or like making Tumblr side blogs, stuff like that. But I feel like it's even more so these days. And I don't really want to split myself up via interests. I want all of them to be in one place. I want like everything I like to talk about being in one place. And I thought YouTube would be a great option for that. I'm just going to spread it under my eyelid too. I usually spread this kind of lower than I should. But I don't care. She gonna look sicker than she does already. Next, I'm gonna take this Lily by Red mixtape palette. This one is like the cool pink one. And I'm just gonna take a mix of these 2 shades to blend it out. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling for YouTube. I just want all my interests to be in one place. I want it so that people can see what I'm interested in and not just go to me for one thing. Like, you know, I've been an artist online for such a long time, and I really feel the difference of the online space, and it makes me, I don't even want to say nostalgic, because like the internet wasn't perfect back then either, but it was different and you could really feel the difference. I wonder if like the young kids now feel the difference. Like, do they, because like, of course, like the internet from the 2000s, 2010s is not the same, but the internet from just 3 years ago was completely different as well, or like pre-COVID. And I wonder if like the kiddos, like, do they feel that? And I'm saying kiddos because I'm like almost 30 years old. I'm like 29. I'm turning 30. I'm turning 30 in like a few months. Oh, gagging myself. But yeah, I don't know. I just feel like they might not feel the same way. Like, to them, how can you feel the difference if you didn't experience how it was before? Maybe I'm like pessimistic. I am in general quite pessimistic. So I want to show you a few of the new things I got, because a lot of them are actually lip products and blushes. I got these two blushes from Haggard, which I think are super cute in terms of packaging. Let me just go ahead and swatch them for you. So it comes in this pump. You'll see this one is a brown, but do you see how it has like that orangey tip there? It's because it's not actually that much of a muted brown compared to what you expect. You can see that. This one's definitely a cool muted pink. And they have like a candy scent that I quite like, but if you're sensitive to, I guess, like strongly scented things, maybe it's not for you. But yeah, this one, as you can see, it looks quite dark on my on the camera. It's not dark at all. It's kind of like the color of my pajamas. To me, it looks like a muted peach on me, which is really good because I've recently discovered that I'm very muted in tone. It's not necessarily coolness, it's about like the grayish tones under. This one I also really like because it stays cool. It stays cool and muted. It's crazy. It looks really nice. I think that the colors on like the camera doesn't look as nice as how it looks in real life. But I was really pleased with these. So another thing I got was the Huda Beauty Ube Collection blush. And I just want to show you how it looks like in contrast because this is really bright. Very bright compared to that. I think when you see it like this, you can kind of get how muted the Haggard purple blush is. Very random, but you know how I was comparing the About Tone and Dear Dahlia purple blushes? I'm just going to swatch it down here just so you can tell the difference in how purple these two are. So down here is the About Tone one, which is basically the same color as the Dear Dahlia one I have. You can see these are like pinky purples, while these are actually true purples. This one is definitely more saturated, but they are purple, while this one is like more pink. It looks pink compared to them. The last thing I want to show is I got this Dinto blush. And actually, the reason I bought this one is because I got this as a sample with a lip product that I ordered. And I really liked how it looked that I wanted something similar to the Dinto one. As you can see, they're quite similar. It's just that this one shears out a lot more. Although honestly, the Haggard one can shear out very well as well. It pumps out a lot of products, right? Anyway. I have like work today, so I can't go too crazy. Oh, I forgot about this. I also got this Her Moist Ampoule blusher. This one is just like a pinkish one. It's pink. It looks peach on me, but again, I don't mind looking peachy. It's just, I can't buy a peach color because it'll just look orange. So I have to buy pink and then it'll look peach. And I buy purple and then that looks pinkish on me. This is from like a Flort collab. I also bought like the purple one, but it just straight up looked like a warm brown on me. So I gave it to my friend. I think what I'm gonna do is try the Haggard blushes. I'm gonna start by dotting it out. Kind of like close to the inner face and on my nose. I'm gonna pat it out with my hands. I usually try to concentrate blush here and not on, like, I don't like to spread out here because my cheekbones are kind of strong and my jaw is kind of narrow. I don't want to emphasize like my cheekbones, you know? And then I'm gonna try and put some of the purple one on top. Put some on the tip of my nose as well. I don't know if the color shows up really well, but in person it's quite bright. But I feel like the camera always fades it out, so I probably look just like pasty as fuck on camera. Now that's done, I might add more later, but for now I'm just gonna go and do my eyeliner. And what I use is this Can Make Creamy Touch Liner. What color is this? It's number 12. It's like a grayish brownish pink color. I'll do this in silence because I can't concentrate while I do this. It's hard to point out your eyeliner when you have a fake nail. Good enough for me. What I do as well sometimes is I take this Heroine Make Secret Shading Eyeliner. This is for like painting the bag under your eye, but I actually use it just to emphasize the lower lash line a bit. Like, I just put it a few times on the outer corner. Sometimes I go in with the 16 brand one again and just use a small, tiny brush and paint the lower lash line a bit. I don't know if you can see, but I have like a slight beauty mark under my eye, and I just color it in a bit so we can see it more, because like if I have a cunty beauty spot there, I'm gonna make it stand out, right? All right. So what I do now is I'm going to wipe off the lip oil I have. So I think I mentioned in previous videos, I'm really bad at applying lip products because I always look like a clown, and I think it's because everything looks too bright on me. And a way to remedy that is just to make things look a bit more blurry. So I've been testing this out since yesterday only. This is the Capuvini lip liner thing. It looks like this, and as you can see, it's like very light. It's meant to be pink. It looks peachy on me, but it's okay because actually that works out. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna not overline, but line the inside of my lips and then blur it downwards to conceal the edge. Might look a bit wacky for a moment, please ignore. Just do it lazily. And then I'm gonna take the brush side and just blend it inwards. I think this is preferable to using concealer because it doesn't feel dry, because this is like actually a lip product, right? For lips, I got some new products lately that I think are super cute. Let me show you. They're these TIRTIR mini, I don't know, like lip products, whatever. They're just lip products. And they are super cute because they are mini sizes. The mini sizes had more colors available than the big sizes. The big sizes had like 10 colors, and these had like, I don't know, at least over 25, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm just gonna use 28 Wintry, and I'm gonna apply that carefully. I'm just gonna use my finger to blur out the edges. I'm gonna go in with the Huda Beauty Faux Filler in Sugar Baby. It's honestly really pretty. There we go. Sorry I do things like in this order. I'm gonna add a tiny bit more blush and glitter to my eyes, and then just set and powder everything. I'm gonna use the Huda Beauty one. The glitter is from the 3CE palette I just got. I'm gonna use this one. I'm just gonna apply it with my finger. This is that really old Too Faced highlighter. I'm just gonna take some and put it on the tip of my nose. And over here. Alright, I'm just gonna powder everything. This is the Huda Beauty Ube Birthday Cake Easy Bake thing. I don't bake because I'll look crusty, but I do like this purple powder just to kind of like even out everything, like blend out the blush. It smells really good, by the way. I also use it on the chin and around the jaw. For the rest, I'm gonna go in with the Innisfree Pore Blur Powder so I could be a bit more specific. I'm a bit unconventional with this. I kind of just like go like this until you can see the smoke. And then I just go directly on the sides of my face because, like I mentioned, I hate that sticky feeling. And then I bring it inwards. I want everything to be like, not matte. I'm gonna be shiny regardless, but I don't want to feel any stickiness at all. And I know this is overkill, but it's important to me. I'm gonna go in with the Flower Nose Strawberry Cupid Pressed Powder just because it's more precise. As you can see, I've been using it well. All the embossing is gone. And I'm just gonna use it on very specific areas lightly, like above my eyebrows that always tends to be shiny, and on the inner corner of the eye, very lightly, and on the inner corner of my nose as well. The rest, I'm just gonna spread down on my neck because I hate any stickiness on my neck as well. Finally, I'm just gonna use this Heroine Make mascara. And I actually don't do my top lashes. I only use it on my bottom lashes, and that's why this one's like the super tiny one. I curl my lashes sometimes. I'm just lazy, and I don't really like the eyelash curling apparatus. Like, it's like a bit traumatizing looking. And last but not least, we are going to set again. Just fanning myself, so the setting spray like sets, I guess. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I do. Thank you for sitting with me while I got ready. Unfortunately, I think I lost my train of thought in the middle quite a bit, just cause like it's actually harder to do a get ready with me than I thought. Like, there's lots of things to say and stuff. I'm gonna remove these. Ooh, this hair is so ugly. I hate it. I usually just like maybe clip it up like this. And I also wear glasses. So every day what I do, I don't know if this works, but what I do is I take the powder, I put it on my finger, and I powder the, you know, the things on my glasses that are gonna touch my nose. There we go. I feel like I just look dumb with my glasses. But yeah, anyways, that's the end of the video. Outfit check. Wait, let's do one. Outfit. It's just like a plain outfit. There's like nothing that special to it. But yeah. So thank you for watching this video. I know it was kind of long. As it turns out, I can talk a lot. No one's surprised. But yeah, I'm gonna still work on some other videos that won't just be like me talking non-stop. I want to make another nail video documenting my process a bit, or just like designing them, kind of like with these nails that I did a long time ago, like half a year ago already. And I also want to make an identify video. We'll see how that works out. But yeah, thank you for watching the video, and again, thank you for 1,000 subs on my channel. I really appreciate everyone who watches and leaves a comment or just likes or silently lurks, whatever you'd like. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.